Hey YouTube, Tony here, and today I want to take a look at Ganzo's newest knife in the carbon fiber scales. And this particular model is the G7451-CF. CF obviously stands for carbon fiber. Um, and this probably won't be a real long review because this is, in a lot of respects, this is very similar to the 741 that I reviewed the other day. It's about the same blade length. You're just over 3.5 inches blade length. The standard 440C stainless steel blade material. You know, it says G745 here. They have this knife in several different models. The 7451 is this carbon fiber. They have a 7452 and a 3. And the difference is some of the blades are black, some are stone washed, and of course a lot of different colored in the G10 scaled handles. So like I said, this knife is pretty similar to the 741 that I reviewed the other day. Just a little bit different blade shape and handle shape. And I'll also bring in the 739, which I haven't reviewed yet, but I will, which is their other offering in the carbon fiber scale. So you can see all three of them there. And I'll also bring in just the skyline like I normally do, to kind of get an idea of the size. So overall, I mean, I've had this knife. I haven't carried it as long as I carried the 741, but it's a nice knife. Let's take some weights on it here. It feels slightly less weight-wise than the 741. Yeah, it comes in at 4.9 ounces. Don't remember right offhand what the 741 weighed. Yeah, 5.1. So not much, but it definitely, when you're carrying it or in hand, it feels lighter. And part of it's probably due to this the blade shape where it's swedged and comes down here. You know, they've cut some material off of that. Handle isn't quite as big. So overall, pretty similar. A lot of the things, you know, this carbon fiber is just an overlay on top of G10. Has the nice barrel spacers that are milled out. The nice lanyard hole that I like, you know, big lanyard hole. Although on this big of a knife, lanyard holes you really don't need them. But if you're gonna put them on there, make them big. The action on this is pretty good. I will say that was my one big complaint on this knife is out of the box it had some serious lock stick. If I would throw it open hard like that, I literally had to get something in here to pry this. It was stuck couple times. I've kind of worked that out, so I don't have that problem anymore. It's fine now. But typical with the Ganzos, you know, the action is different on all these. You know, the axis lock sometimes is really smooth, sometimes not so much. But I've gotten this one to the point where it's pretty good now. So, you know, it falls away pretty easy. You know, so pretty much typical, the typical Ganzos, which kind of brings me to my point. You know, I would like to see Ganzo on these newer models come out with something a little bit different, because essentially you have these three knives, not a whole lot of difference going on here. You know, blades are all about the same length. You know, I really would like them to come out with something different now. Of course, Ganzo kind of models their knives off of other people's knives, but it'd be nice if they would make a little different. So the 745 I really like. It's a good knife. It's about $17 right now on GearBest, so it's definitely worth 17 bucks. But out of the three, personally, I like the 741 better. It's just the ergonomics of it in hand is a little bit better for me. So if I could only have one, it would be the 741. But your mileage may vary. You might like this blade design, the swedge, and all that more. So you're not giving up that much ergonomics, and it is slightly lighter, like I said. So, but there it is. So that's the newest carbon fiber knife Ganzo put out. Hope you like it and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.